Hello and a very warm welcome here to the Audi Piazza. It's great to see you all. I mean, I guess everybody's in eager anticipation. We can't hear it yet, but I mean, hold your horses because there is quite a lot which deserves a big hand tonight. So it's great to have you here, and a very warm welcome to all the audience watching the live stream. And last but not least, hello to the Audi cities, the virtual showrooms, which is where quite a lot is happening tonight. My name is Miriam Weichselbraun, and it's a privilege to be with you tonight. I mean, this is going to be a special evening, and that's quite befitting because it's a very special car. Now, I have a special request. Please do me a favor, stay at your places, make sure that you stay clear of the driveways because you're at the right place where you are right now. You'll have the best view and it's the safest solution because, you know, we're going to get loud here. I can promise you this much. Literally. So the world premiere of the all-new Audi A5 Coupe has created quite a degree of eager anticipation, such as the late light show was a sneak preview. I mean, this is a large video presentation on the facade of the Audi Forum. And you will also see this late light show, just like 16,000 spectators have seen it over the past week. And it's really worthwhile staying on and watching the late light show, which is part of the world premiere campaign. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there's hardly any body style which is more fascinating for lovers of beautiful cars as the coupe. By the way, it dates back to carriages, and now we're going to get exciting here because, I mean, carriages, this is where I get all excited because I'm from Austria and I love this kind of royal imperial air. And actually, the coupe is still the epitome of good automotive design. So what about the history? What is it all about? I mean, actually, we love to go on trips. I mean, the weather is inclement, and now join me on a trip down memory lane, down the history of the beginnings of a coupe. Well, how comfortable one could be inside one carriage, as you can see, safe and warm in hat and coat, while the driver sits outside the coach. Atop the box, he holds the reins, exposed to cold and wind and rains, with the carriage cut off in a way. They often said it was coupe. The time of carriages is gone, but yet the name still lives on, then as now the word today for two-door cars, coupe. Finally, through the post-war years, the masses dream of being free, of going where they want to go, and soon the cars are on the road in shining metal, streamlined form. We're on the up, look straight on. So charming, it's almost sorcery. Its name borrowed by the great Grand Prix, a sports coupe with 2+2. So fast and light, completely new, from 3 makes 6, a beautiful car. That's the monster ahead by far. The miracle boom has now arrived. It's America that sets the style. Chrome, huge windows, great big fins, luxury curves, that's what's in. If Uncle Sam thinks it's cool, it's coveted by the Germans too. And when on holidays they go, it's off to Italy, fantastico. Although the cars are rather small, there's room to dream for one and all. Capri, Rome, or maybe Venice. It's fit for a king, the NSU Prince. Dashing, racy, sleek and fast, the sports model is there at last. Clean lines are what it's all about, and too much fuss is totally out. What you do and who you are, your car is now your calling card. Work hard, play hard. This new wave wants thrills and fun. They've got it made. Advancement in technology. Great handling, powerful, edgy. Quattro, a novelty back in those days. But four-wheel drive is here to stay. The engine roars, the starting line, the wheels grip, then go, it's time. Whether rally, off-road, snow or ice, the winning model's more than nice. It's built to win, it's made to race, but off the track, it's also ace. Take a look at these champions. They're the best. They're faster and stronger than all the rest. Hearts pumping gasoline to the piston beat, taking the corners. You're on the edge of your seat, racing with grace. They were born to push through, showing the world what the Coupe can do. And so history marches on and on, with the icons and legends and more to come. We followed one rule since the very first day, not mass, but class. That's what we say. No, that's Coupe. No, that's Coupe. Wow, that's really crazy. I mean, we've got a bunch of genuine style icons here. DKW Masterclass, Audi Sports Quattro, up until the very first generation of the Audi A5 Coupe, dating back to 2007. I mean, all of these cars are the embodiment of the adrenaline, the lifeblood, and the passion which goes into this Coupe, and they're still the showstoppers. But, I mean, if you paid attention, there's one guy missing in this kind of pedigree of coupes. I mean, you don't come across them very often. They're few and far between. It's not just dashing, it's also strong, and, you know, it's a beautiful sound. Let me warn you, now we're going to get loud. Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Audi Rs5 Dtm, the extreme athlete amongst the Audi coupes, now with 10 victories in 18 races. The Rs5 last season was the fastest car in the field. And today, ladies and gentlemen, please give a big hand to the most successful Audi DTM driver of all times, the two-fold champion, Matthias Ekström. So let's hear it for Matthias. Matthias, it's great to have you here. And, you know, we'd like to listen to your 460 ponies again. Okay, go hard, but not too far. Matthias Ekström, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I'm going to get a lift from him to Innsbruck. I mean, he's going to look forward to this. I mean, on the Autobahn, 100k per hour. I mean, it's the right speed for Ekstrom. I'm looking forward to it. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, go hard, but not home yet, because there's so much more to come. There's quite a lot in the pipeline tonight. I really look forward to the first speaker, i.e. member of the Board of Management of Audi AG, Chairman of the Board, the Lord of the Ring. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming Professor Rupert Stadler. Thank you. Well, first of all, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and a very warm welcome to Ingolstadt. And also a heartfelt Grüß Gott to our Lord Mayor, Dr. Lösel, and his two fellow mayors from Ingolstadt. And also a very warm welcome to the members of the Supervisory Board who joined us tonight. Now, what we saw just a minute ago was fast-forwarding through 7 decades of fascinating, captivating automotive history, 7 decades of fascinating coupes. And Mr. Matthias Ekström just gave us a very impressive presentation of the Sporty as the most athletic performance car of all of them. And all of these coupes drill home one key message, i.e. Vorsprung durch Technik, has a long tradition in our organization, because our coupes, ever since the 1950s, have been bringing together the best of several worlds. They're as comfortable and offer the bags of practicality as a saloon, and they offer the dynamism and the adrenaline as of a sports car, but also the elegance and unique proposition of a genuine design icon made by Audi means, or doesn't mean, a smallest common denominator. It doesn't mean compromises, because our coupes are definitely one. They're always at the top of their game. And it's not just a beautiful outside, it's also the intrinsic hard facts and figures which are right on track. Because there's a very simple success recipe behind our success story, because not only meeting but also exceeding the expectations of our most discerning and design aficionado customers. DKW 91 two-seater coupe 1953, going the extra mile in terms of elegance, going the extra mile in terms of everyday practicality, as showcased by the Audi 100 Coupe S dating back to 1972. And going the extra mile in terms of athleticism is evidenced by the Audi Quattro dating back to 1988. So our coupes turn every day into a holiday for our customer, day in, day out. The Audi A5 Coupe, I think, is the best role model for this and the picture-perfect example. So we produced the Audi A5 Coupe at our home base, Ingolstadt, and the very first generation was already a design revolution. It enthralled more than 320,000 buyers ever since, and thus customers, making the Audi A5 Coupe the best-selling mid-size coupe of our Audi history. Ever since 2007, we've been gaining premium customers with the A5 Coupe all over the world, in the most important coupe market, Europe, and increasingly also in Asia and the US. MK2, the second generation, is set to continue this success story, because coupe is now brought to a new dimension. It's the perfect fusion of form and function, which allows us to do this. In terms of the powertrain, we go the extra mile, literally. So we have more performance and a better fuel economy. We have much more space, again, and the standard spec brings our mid-size coupes to the level of a luxury car. Workmanship, premium build quality. I mean, this is always an obligation for us. Seamless integration, of course, in a digital world. This is a must-have for our customers because this is what our customers expect from us. And again, sheer driving pleasure coupled and combined with clearly enhanced safety and security. And today you will be able to witness this at today's world premiere. I wish you the best of success and have a wonderful evening today and, without rain. Thank you very much. Thank you, Rupert Stadler. Ladies and gentlemen, now we need to get more space again. We need it. And what I really love behind the steering wheel is listening to music. And I think we've got the right soundtrack now. Let's just listen to 400 years of coupe history. Gentlemen, please start the engine. And go. God, they are really dapper. I mean, I thought, masterclass, I don't know whether it's going to drive, but I mean, I'm not the one doing the driving, so of course that car drives. But anyway, so now we've got space, and actually we can get going, because now we actually come to the star of tonight's show. I mean, some girls want to have one ring, and I'm not a modest girl. I want to see 4 rings, and I'm going to see them twice in a minute. And I really look forward to them now. Time for the kickoff, ladies and gentlemen. The all-new Audi A5 generation of the coupe. So the stars of the evening, Audi A5 Coupe and surprise, surprise, Audi S5 Coupe. So, quite dapper. I see them for the first time. I mean, up until now it was unveiled, so nobody got a sneak preview, but I am over the moon, I can tell you this much. So we didn't promise too much. It's a really thrilling design, athletic performance combined with excellent fuel economy, along with bags of comfort, as top network, state-of-the-art in terms of driver assistance systems and infotainment. Now let's zoom in. I've got 2 experts here with me. 2 members of the Board of Management of Audi AG, Dr. Dietmar Fockenreiter and Dr. Stefan Knirsch, ladies and gentlemen. Hello. Hello. Well, you look neat. And of course, the cars do too. So compliments. Thank you. Well, quite dashing. And I mean, it's heartfelt. You really want to get behind the steering wheel, but that's actually what all these world premieres are all about. I mean, creating that kind of eager anticipation. Yes, absolutely. The design really whets our appetite. And I think design is really important when it comes to coupe. It's one of the most important reasons why customers buy our cars at Audi is design, and that holds true especially for the coupes. And I think these two exhibits are, again, 2 points in case. So let's walk us through the design. Let's have a look at the bonnet, the low-slung bonnet with the power dome, the precision of the front headlights, and the fairly low-slung single-frame grille really emphasizes the kind of athleticism and the sporting credentials of the car. We also see this in the sideline, this kind of wave, this flowing wave, which kind of is a distillation of the adrenaline into the sheet metal, and it really emphasizes the horizontal width. I think the design is really whetting our appetite. I mean, talking about the sporting credentials, what about the sports version? So it goes without saying, 2015, more than 1/4 of all customers of the A5 Coupe went for the S5 or RS5. So 1 out of 4. And I think that just goes to show which kind of sport or athletic customers we've got. So these figures speak a very clear language. Yes, Audi and driving pleasure go together like a horse and carriage. Yes, and this is evidenced once again by our two newbies, and what they promise when they're stationary is even conveyed more when they drive. And upon launch, they will be available with 5 engines in Germany, which ensure this. And these engines deliver a special degree of driving pleasure. I can just recommend it to you. By the way, engines have 20% more power than the outgoing models, and you don't have to pay a price for that performance, because we cut fuel consumption by 20%. Nevertheless, you don't lose any of the power. I mean, talking about the athletic power, that brings us to this wonderful car, S5. Yes, this is really our pièce de résistance. We're really proud. I mean, this is our sporty spearhead in the A5 Coupe program with an all-new V6 turbo engine right from the moment go. And this is tremendous fun. I can just recommend it to you. Oh, well, I'm happy. Anyone want to go for a spin? Okay, everybody get in. But anyway, what I like when I get behind the steering wheel in the car is 2 things: infotainment and connectivity. Something that's really neat or that I like is when life becomes easy, and that's definitely the case with this car. When I need to go to an appointment, I no longer need to kind of enter the address into the sat-nav in this cumbersome way. All I need is a smartphone in my pocket, and it will be automatically synchronized in the A5, S5 Coupe. You don't need to do anything. You won't be distracted from the road, because once your smartphone is coupled with the vehicle, the calendar function ensures an automatic upload of your appointments into the car. So you can have your appointments read out to you, your schedule read out to you, or you can have navigation programmed automatically, or you can give your point of contact a call. So what else makes this so premium in terms of the experience, our 2 newcomers? Let's talk about connectivity. We've got more than 30 online functions of Audi Connect on board. And another source of great pride is that they installed Xworks. All of this is made possible through the pre-installed SIM card, which is available in the Audi for the first time, plug and play. And of course, data flat rate, I suppose, I hope. Yes, data flat rate is another important highlight. The car comes with an automatic data flat rate, which works across the whole of Europe. So you will be able to cruise always on through the whole of Europe. So all of this is seamlessly integrated. Yes, this applies to our Connect systems and the driver assistance systems. It comes with the latest driver assistance systems, which actually usually can only be found in the luxury class. This enhances safety, comfort, and efficiency in the A5. At the same time, it gives us a small sneak preview into the future piloted driving. Yes, I really look forward to that. Thank you very much, Dr. Knur. So on our mobile device on 4 four wheels is becoming even more smarter. Well, it's not just becoming smarter, it is the mobile device of the luxury class. It can do more than just the luxury class. It is the future mobile device. And I think customers who appreciate this kind of design aficionados, are actually trendsetters. They love being at the vanguard, and this is why they love this connectivity. So meeting and exceeding our customers' dreams and expectations. I really look forward to when will you be able to buy this? Yes, you can order this starting from mid-July, and you will be given preferential treatment as usual. Thank you very much. I don't know whether it's always the case, but I mean, it's a privilege to be able to buy one of them. So thank you very much. But anyway, thank you for your enthusiasm. It's really contagious. And I really look forward to the spin drives. Dr. Knirsch, Dr. von Reiter. Well, the wait is almost over. Ladies and gentlemen, this was the world premiere of the Audi A5 Coupe. All cars will be available for you throughout the evening. You will be able to have a look at them from the outside, from the side, from the inside, upside, downside. And, now there will be no more traffic. You can take a walk, stroll here, and we also look forward to the late light show. This is a video projection on 7,500 square feet, so that's quite something. And have a wonderful evening and a safe journey home. Thanks for joining us.